found a problem, and I think you should save this video because it's something you need to monitor. Now, there are two things that at first glance look very positive, but when you bring them together, it brings a broader picture that isn't positive, and it relates to two very specific things. The first is GDP growth. The US GDP growth is somewhat healthy, especially in the market conditions and problematic inflation and interest rates. This is good. The second is the M2 money supply. This is the amount of money that is in the economy, and it still looks great. Look at that. That is a great lift up, especially of a small pullback, and it looks like it's taking off. Now, the problem arises is when you bring those two together. We see here a graph that has global M2, others, various other indicators, but the two lines that are really, really important is the blue one, which is the M2 money supply, and the white one, which is GDP growth. Now, do you guys see a problem here? Because I do. There's a real problem here. And if that problem isn't solved soon, we might be in for some trouble. See, if we zoom in a little bit, we see that the M2 money supply is not catching up with growth. Now, the problem with that is that the only way risk on assets really go and really pump is if the M2 money supply, the money supply, is greater than the GDP growth. What that means in layman terms is that there needs to be extra money in the economy above the growth stature of the economy that we are looking at. So in essence, there is extra money that people then look around to put in to risk on assets and are able to have that risk on mentality to put it in. Because at this present moment, with M2 money supply being here and growth being there, meaning that the amount of money in the market is not catching up with the growth level of the economy, which in essence means people are not willing to put money into risk on assets or look for other extra areas of excess cash to put into the market. This is the worry. This is the issue. And this is something that you really need to monitor. Now, this could change. We've seen it many times. It's been below, and then as soon as it breaks up, that coincides with the bull run. That coincides